Subscribe to
What's up,
now
YouTube?
for
It's your
more
boy Colin,
videos.
back here with another video. Welcome to or welcome back. You feel me? Today we're reacting to 6 most bizarre arrests caught on body cam. I'm already knowing it's gonna be crazy. Let's get into it.
From gators to machetes to horse and buggies, we're breaking down the top 6 most bizarre
Did that nigga say gators? I think we in
arrests.
Florida today, chat.
Welcome to
We in
After
Florida.
Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sam Goldberg.
Is that motherfucker was in a
First,
recycle
we're in
bin?
Jacksonville, Florida. It's July 27th, 2018, and this man has just carried a live alligator into a convenience store. Authorities say that's Robert Barr, also known as Robbie Stratton. Barr was 28 when he carried a live gator with its mouth taped shut across a parking lot and into the store. Barr ran.
What do y'all Florida people be thinking is gonna happen whenever y'all do the things y'all do, bro? Yo,
To the back of the store and into the beer cooler,
he chasing
where he
niggas
then
around
grabbed
with
a
a gator in
12-pack. Barr
Yo.
told a local TV station he was so drunk that he didn't even remember what happened.
No recollection of that happening at all.
At all. This store sells some good liquor. And I drank a lot of it that night. No clue.
Yeah.
I literally came to the store and he was in the back of the truck. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
I definitely
drink.
regret it.
Don't drink.
It was stupid.
Don't drink.
It was stupid.
According to
drink,
the
chat.
Florida Fish and Wildlife
Don't be
Conservation
drunk, kids.
Commission, the
Please.
entire thing was all part of a prank video. Prank or not, alligators are federally protected
know what you're doing.
species, and it's illegal to harass them. Barr was later arrested because of the video. He entered a plea of no contest to 1 count of animal cruelty and 2 counts of fish and wildlife conservation violations.
Damn.
Barr was sentenced to 2 days in jail for each charge. He also received
bad.
20 hours of community service and must pay $100 toward
Yo,
wildlife
I'm
protection.
not gonna lie.
According to wildlife officials,
I hate
the
community
alligator
service.
was released back into the wild and unharmed.
No offense to
Next,
y'all.
we head to Volusia County,
don't like
Florida, where a naked man with a machete was arrested outside of a gas station. This happened on August 8th, 2022, around 10 a.m. According to authorities,
Is this Florida
the naked
too?
suspect threw a machete at a land surveyor and tried to steal his clothes. The surveyor said the suspect was picking berries in the woods, but eventually came running out, waving a machete and demanding the victim's clothes, wallet, and phone. The suspect then threw the machete at the surveyor, along with a handful of berries. The suspect
that's
took
Florida
off
too, I
and
ain't gonna
got
lie.
into a white Dodge Challenger and
What the hell? All these people just finna be on some Percocets,
headed
bro.
to a gas station. First
What?
responders in a police helicopter were able to spot the man, who was later
Nah,
identified
how you gonna explain this to your lawyer? You nigga finna look at you like, nigga, you did what? Bro, no.
as Brandon Wright.
All the doors are open, trunk's open, there's
Yeah, man.
all kinds of debris
I
out of the trunk in the parking lot. It's like a suitcase with clothes thrown out all over the place. Alright, got the visual on the mail.
Did he
He's
just
naked,
crash
yelling
out?
at people in the parking lot. Very animated. Black male, athletic, thick build. It's like a goatee. He's now walking out to traffic on Beersford. Middle of traffic, yelling at people.
Oh yeah, that
He's
nigga.
walking back towards the, he's doing push-ups at the entrance of the food store here.
When Wright saw police pulling up to the scene, he laid face down on the pavement and waited to be taken into custody. One of the deputies who responded to the original scene thought this all seemed a little too familiar, and he realized he had dealt with the same naked man a year before. Wright was charged with
Wow.
attempted robbery with a deadly weapon.
Oh yeah, this nigga look like this nigga look like he be doing that daily, bro. What the hell?
Aggravated
Man.
robbery with a deadly weapon, and aggravated
Floridians
assault
is
with a
tripping,
deadly
man.
weapon. Wright, who has a long rap sheet,
stay
was
my ass.
previously charged
Atlanta,
with
man.
kidnapping in 2009, possession of cocaine in 2013, and battery of a police officer in 2018.
Whoa! Hey! Hey! Wake up!
Next, we're in Ashtabula, Ohio,
Oh, I seen
where
this.
an Amish man was part of a slow-speed chase involving his horse and buggy. It was May 14th, 2022.
I
A sheriff's
saw
deputy
this.
tried to stop the buggy around 3 in the morning after residents called 911 to say the buggy was all over the road.
There's a Bud
Oh
Light
my,
can sitting.
bro, bro, he was drunk and he fell asleep while he was on the way home, and the horse just kept going. That nigga, yo,
in there and he passed clean out.
That's what he did to me.
He'll go
slump.
home. The horse knows how to get home.
The deputy decides to stop the buggy and moves to block the road.
I'm gonna see if I can get in front of him and slow down.
We might have it stopped. Nope. Disregard. He just rammed it into my car.
The man inside the buggy, Nathan
nigga
Miller,
sound
was
hurt, bro.
tossed forward, and then the buggy hit the cruiser, and he then woke up. The deputy then detained Miller and gave him a breathalyzer test. Miller was later arrested and charged with operating a vehicle while under the influence. Now we're in Cleveland, Ohio, where police body camera video shows officers chasing down 2 people inside a Walmart, tackling one to the ground and holding another at gunpoint.
They,
This happened on August 13th, 2023.
What'd they do?
Police went to Walmart searching for murder suspect Shania Jones. After locating Jones, Jones decides to take off running.
wait, why'd they hold the other nigga at gunpoint now? Oh, she gone on their ass. Oh, no, you're done for. Oh, yeah, you're done for. I'm sorry to tell you, you're done for.
Turn around.
Jones eventually falls, and then the officers
Bruh, with the
handcuff
out the
her.
front door.
At the time of the
Let's
arrest,
go.
there's already a police cruiser parked outside of the Walmart tire department. Officers also stopped a man trying to leave through the front door of the store. They later identified him as Walter Robinson Jr.
Get on the ground. I ain't got on the ground. On the ground now. Right now.
Damn.
On your belly. On your belly. Hands me on your back.
Robinson swears he didn't do anything wrong.
Why are you running?
Because she was running. They were chasing her.
Who's chasing who?
The police were
So you just start running?
Yeah, that's not how that works.
That's not how it works, buddy.
Cleveland
Shit.
detectives believe
That
Jones
nigga
was
real
part of a
black.
shooting over the summer that left
Y'all,
one.
y'all ever be in a crowd and like some people start running, y'all start running too? Hey,
Man dead and another
nah,
wounded.
you black. You black.
According to
you
police,
black.
Jones and Robinson had been at the Walmart multiple times,
That's
staring down an
that's
employee
I
who
say
was allegedly a relative of one of the
top
victims.
6 black
Jones is
kids.
facing charges for murder and felony assault. Both she
I'm already
and
knowing you
Robinson
did it.
are also indicted for stalking and obstruction.
Stalking.
Next, we're
Yeah, you
staying in
gotta be a
Ohio. This time in
I'm sorry,
Huron,
Tom.
Ohio,
No
where
offense,
police
no
responded to a
offense.
possible bank robbery in progress, and the suspect just decides to drop down in front of them. It was July 26, 2023, around 2 a.m. When officers arrived,
How
they
did they
searched the
know?
bank building and the area around
must have
it,
heard
but
it.
couldn't find anyone. After officers heard some noises coming from the roof over the drive-thru, they then began to wait. First, a black backpack full of tools drops to the ground, then some legs pop out of it.
That boy thought he was sneaky. That boy just stopped. He know he owned.
The officers then handcuff 27-year-old Tristan Heidel, then drag him out of the recycling bin he's fallen into.
Who's here with you?
Police later charged Heidel with breaking and entering,
Damn.
possession of criminal tools, and safe cracking.
Criminal tools.
Hey everybody, this is a Morgan & Morgan legal alert. Evidence
In Ohio.
Yup.
This time we're in Brattonall, Ohio, where a driver seemingly wanted police to arrest him. He's accused of repeatedly taunting them before finally being taken into custody. Officers spotted a BMW around 3 a.m. on September 11th, 2023, speeding and running red lights. When police started following the car, the driver did a U-turn and came back towards the cruiser.
Nigga said they ass cannot catch him.
Man, you gonna go again?
Bro, are these all in Florida? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I could not be a cop, bro.
The
Y'all boys
driver,
would not get away
identified
from
as 20-year-old Joseph Littlejohn, taunts the officers and eggs them on.
me. Your last name Littlejohn?
Go ahead. Am I able to do something about this? This guy's just doing donuts and taunting us.
96. He's right in front of us, sitting at Eddie and St. Clair.
Eddie and St. Clair.
Vehicle's heading westbound on Eddie. We're turning around.
According to reports, the BMW Little John is driving was reported stolen. At one point, officers decide they're done chasing him.
Vehicle is pulling a U-turn. No correction. He's just doing donuts in the intersection of Eddie Road and St. Clair. I'm not pursuing him, even though he wants me to. Am I able to do something about this? This guy's just doing donuts and taunting us.
Multiple officers were involved in the chase, trying to get Little John off the roads he was using as a playground.
He was just passing me on the outside.
And they couldn't stop him. Bro, I would bump
And
his
just
car.
when
I
it
don't
seemed
care.
Little John couldn't provoke the officers any further, he decides to get out of the still moving car.
Vehicle is now sitting on the
like,
deck with the driver's side door open.
Y'all do it to y'all.
And the male is
Y'all do
letting
it
the
to
car
y'all.
roll at you.
He literally got the cops to stop
When Little
chasing
John
him,
apparently decides
he
he's
kept
had
going.
enough, he tries to get away by driving backwards down the road. Little John ends up smashing into not only a squad car, but also a pole. After that, another squad car then crashes into the BMW.
Oh, yeah. Dang!
Little John then decides to make a run for it, but multiple officers
Yeah, you're
take
not
off
getting
after
away,
him,
twin.
including a canine. They tackle him to the ground and try to get him to cooperate, but he refuses. An officer then tases Little John multiple times, and he eventually calms down. The suspect insisted he was going to the hospital, so an ambulance was called and first responders loaded him in. When officers searched the stolen SUV, they
Percocets.
find a gun. Joseph Littlejohn was taken into jail and charged with fleeing and eluding officers, resisting and having a weapon under disability, which means he was armed while acting dangerously. For Law and Crime
That's
After Hours, I'm Sam.
Crazy. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. This one or the alligator one is the worst one. I'm not gonna lie. That shit crazy. He was chasing niggas around with an alligator and he doesn't even remember it. And this dude, Lil Jon, just did it to himself. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, but play my outro.
Bitches pulled up in an I8 roadster. Sure, cost too much, told that bitch no, sir.